Hello everyone! This is Hachuurui. Hello everyone, we're back in GT New Horizons. So, it was a long time coming, but we finally did it. We went all the way to Cetane-Boosted Diesel. So in this episode, we're going to go over pretty much the entire system and cover everything that it's doing. So starting from the back, this is our seed oil system. It takes coconuts and extracts them to give us seed oil. Now we have 2 forestry farms producing coconuts right now. It's just enough to constantly produce. So it's in between right now, but that's what's going on. Is we're squeezing coconuts and getting seed oil. The mulch is, as you can see over here, being sent to this. It is in a void drawer, but we'll be using that in the next episode. Over here, we just got 2 generators, a high amp transformer, and a 16 amp battery buffer for MV. Now, on this side, the first chemical reactor is doing gas tiers at a stage 9 configuration. And I'm just feeding water from the system into the bottom. The output is going in here. It's getting electrolyzed into lithium, potassium, and sodium hydroxide. Or no, and this one's producing the lithium and potassium. This one produces that. This is getting us sodium hydroxide, and I believe hydrogen as a byproduct. I'm not 100%. Then over here, we have our seed oil. Methanol is being fed in from the chemical system through the bottom here. And you can see, like, in the bottom, I have filters feeding it in. And the sodium hydroxide is just being fed in through the top. Seed oil cells are coming from the oil system in the back. And this produces around 54 cells at a time. Now, the reason I'm doing methanol as a liquid through the bottom is just so I can make the biodiesel, the 54 cell variant, in an MV chemical reactor. That's the sole reason. There's other recipes for it. But this is why I'm doing it this way. Like if I was to go to the biodiesel, like I could do tiny piles, but I wasn't wanting to do that. I was wanting either this variant or this variant. We ended up going with this one. The glycerol is being pumped into here, which is taken directly into the chemical storage. And then the biodiesel is sent all the way down there. So over here, this is the start of the chain for making the chemical tetranitromethane. So this first system here takes oxygen and ammonia and then creates the nitrogen dioxide right here. Nitrogen oxide, I should say. The nitrogen oxide is then moved over to this system where it is turned into nitrogen dioxide with this chemical reactor, set to 1. The nitrogen dioxide is then pumped into this chemical reactor, which turns it into nitric acid. The nitric acid is then pumped into this chemical reactor, which takes the ethanol and turns it into the tetranitromethane. So on this side, these are all HV engines, okay? Starting with the back, we have the fluid heater taking acetone and turning it into ethanol. That's getting pumped into here and then transferred to this system right here. Okay? Then, as far as the others go, this system pumps the tetranitromethane into the 2 mixers. And the 2 mixers, one takes biodiesel, the other takes regular diesel, and then it all pumps it into a central super tank for Cetane-Boosted diesel. And basically, this is now our central fuel storage. And this is being pumped out to all of the different systems that use fuel. This is a temporary thing. It's taking hydrogen and nitrogen and making ammonia. It is a HV chemical reactor, and it does need to be an HV chemical reactor for this. Now, the reason I say this is temporary is the next episode, I'm going to set up the brewery and fermentation setup, as well as the other distillation tower for that. And that will produce our ammonia from then on. And this system will be disabled at that point. So this little bit is temporary, and it will be disabled once we have the other system set up. And that is basically the gist of our biofuel system. Everything is all configured with filters and these conduits for their relative recipe requirements. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I can say that each of these have a voiding upgrade, with the exception of this. When this gets full, I want these to stop. Same thing with this system. This system doesn't have an overflow because when this tank is full, these are going to stop. Which means this is going to stop. Which means this whole system is going to stop. And then the diesel system over there, that tank will eventually fill up, and then that system will stop. So this way we can maintain what we need based on fuel levels without ever worrying about having to void anything, because it needs to overflow at the endpoints. And that's it. I said I was going to go over this once we get it built, and these episodes are going to be shorter. So that is our biofuel system, and I guess I'll see you as soon as we get the brewing and fermentation system set up. So with that, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch. I typically do GT New Horizons on Thursdays, and I might be doing it occasionally on Saturdays, but I will schedule it on there when I do have a planned episode, so check the schedule out on Twitch. Catch me on there, and you can watch as I build all the stuff and test the systems, and that way you can see all of that going on. So with that, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to all of you later. Goodbye. Well, that's all for today. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below and tell me your thoughts. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.